I'm gonna head over here to the gas station. You can see by the sun, we still got a ton of smoke from the fires. Basically, the whole state's on fire. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And let's get some gas and I'll jump into my first question of the day for everybody. Try and keep it a little bit H.V.A.C. It's a Labor Day weekend. Today's Monday, the holiday. I've been working up at the day job overtime, but the NorCal phone hasn't rung once this weekend, and I think it's part to do with the COVID, man. You know, the bars are closed, the restaurants are still takeout only here in California, the schools are still closed, which is a trip, man. California hasn't even had 10,000 total deaths on the coronavirus, and yet everything's locked down. I'm not going to get political about it. I'll probably post up a funny picture. And I'll just leave it at that. Alright, I came down to the cliffs. I wanted to see if the swell's filling in. There's supposed to be a little south swell coming. We surfed up north yesterday, but it was like ankle slappers. And I think today and tomorrow it's supposed to be a little south coming in. Woo, the smoky sun looks killer. Look at that. So, yeah, with the COVID thing, I would say the NorCal business is probably down 40%, comparing the numbers to last year. And I've actually had 2 heat waves this year for this area, which is really strange. Usually you get like 1 heat wave a summer. So two heat waves this summer, and still didn't get slaughtered just because of the Rona. Look, everyone walking on the cliffs is wearing masks now, where before you didn't have to, like if you were out jogging and stuff. But it's funny, you go over to where all the homeless people live, and they're on top of each other with no masks and no rules. Anyways, I digress. But yeah, the business is down. Has to be expected. Leave me a comment if, let me know how you guys are doing. I bet some of the residential guys' business might be up. People are at home more, fixing up their houses. The commercial, you know, I'm sure the chain restaurants are busy as heck, but the mom and pop ones, you know, probably trying to hang in there. I know the bars here in California are roached, still closed. So, I don't know. Don't know. Ooh, little short breaker. So yeah, the ocean's still flat as a pancake. Maybe that swell will fill in tonight and tomorrow. Let's I'm gonna see if we can get up into the hills a little bit. Alright, we'll see how far we can get up the road here. I don't know if it probably will get closed up here, but we'll see how far we get up before it all burns. So it's like super smoky right now. Through here, you wouldn't even know a bunch of the stuff burned down up here. Let's see, we get up to the big meadow. I know we got some water tanks for the UC up here in the big meadow, so I know it didn't burn to there, so that was good. This would have sucked if all this would have lit up too. get all burned up in here. Totally nuked out up here. Look at this. You go from that nice green forest that used to be out here to this. Someone's house. Pulling all new electrical lines, you can see. That's all the rolls of wire they've been running. Guardrails melted. Look at that. Holy moly. Just nuts. And then look, this part of the street is back to green. Isn't that weird? This is getting up close to Frank's house, but Frank said they saved his house. Just nuked. this is one of my favorite roads to ride, and man, I wanted to come up here and see what happened, but looks like there was some spotty fires in here. But the beginning of it looks like the undergrowth is burned up. A lot of the redwoods are still here. You can see the underneath where it burned. I've always heard the redwoods don't die from fire, man. It's a trip. Yep, the guardrail melted right there. See that? That all burned down in there. I was wondering if it had caught on fire up here. You guys see my videos where I ride this road a bunch. I'm going through it slow today, but this is an epic road to ride motorcycles on. Look at all that. Jeez Louise. Slow down for you guys. If you go on some of my past videos, you could just see how green it was back here. It was like you're in the Predator movie. Look at that. The whole valley burned out. But for the most part, the redwoods, they burned, but they're still alive, man. They're so tall up there. It's still green on the tops. This road here is called Felton Empire, and it takes you from Empire Grade to Felton. Going back the other way is Ice Cream Grade. That'll take you into Bonnie Doon. And we're gonna pop out of the bottom of this hill into the city of Felton. They had over 60,000 people evacuated between, I think, 4 cities. Or 4 towns, if you want to call them towns. I think the fire guys, they're going to be here until the first rain. That's what I heard. Look at this little pretty. Look at the little flow of water right there. See where it burned down the hill, and the spring's still going. It's one of my favorite motorcycle roads. You can see it was up here in the fire. It burned out. And you still got the spring is still flowing. All right, so that's where that nice little creek right there. Got all the tree guys coming up here, man. They'll be chopping down trees for days. Let's carry on here. Woo-wee. So the super duper burned up parts, they still got the road closed. You're not going to get up there. But when we drop down this hill, you can see a bunch of this all burned, still smoking. Which is nuts because, dude, there's a town right down there at the bottom. I mean, even though we lost over 1,000 homes, over 1,000 homes lost in this fire, which is terrible. So lucky we didn't lose straight up towns. I mean, for reals. That's all burned up there. The tree, guys. That's why you don't want to be ripping ass through here today. Yeah, you come out of the hills right here, right into this little town right here. We got super, super lucky. All this was evacuated, this whole town, the next town up, the next town up, and the next town over. We had three towns evacuated. Man. I don't know, the power might still be out here. No, they got power. There's a bunch of places up there that still don't have electricity. See, look at, there's the fencing down the one beach. They used to do it 4th of July. They did it for the holiday weekend. It's bullshit. Park closed, no public access. No pedestrians, no hiking, no swimming, no surfing, no bikes, no vehicles. What a joke. Thanks, Newsom, you piece of junk.